Hello, welcome to the beginning part of the video where we make sure everything is working okay and see if everything is working okay. Right, how our chat has not come up yet. This is working. Our chat has come up, fantastic. Looks like we're good to go. Okay, hi, I'm Chris, and this is my game Realm of the Empress. It's a single-player fantasy adventure game, board game, where you explore a large open area, in this case Port Ovis, do quests, learn and upgrade a variety of skills, and buy different weapons and armour and upgrade those to progress your character. There's also a main story that takes place in your dreams and should hopefully act as a hook to keep you wanting to play more and find out what happens. In this video series I'm doing a full playthrough of the whole game. Each video should be about an hour long, and the last playthrough I did was about 60 hours, so it should be quite a long series. I'm streaming Monday to Thursday at 7 PM UK time every week until February, in another month and a half, something like that. Hopefully see how we get on. Coming close to the end now. Yeah, so feel free to write a comment on any of the videos, or if you catch a live stream, write something in the chat, as any and all feedback is more than welcome. So, like I said, we've only got 6 quests left to go. One of those leads into the last kind of end game bit of the game. So we've got a couple of options. We were continuing quest K with the witch Shilith last stream. We need to bring her some raw meat for this night. So we've got 8 hours left of this night, so we're halfway through this day, sorry, not night, it's day, and then we'll do that at night. We could level up our intimidation, and we want to level up our lock picking for the bandit quests and to intimidate Merwin, so we can see what's going on with her and her husband. We want to level up intimidation again for Olwyn, and then we've got to figure out what's going on with the barmaid who we tried to steal a horse from, and then she got attacked by bats, and then the horse ran off. So we've got quest Q. We should be asking just some people around to see if they know anything about what's going on, possibly. Forgot about that. So we should be doing that, and then there's GA. He's got quest R. He doesn't know. We've got the stone rubbing from a quest, from quest R, down here in our quest items. This is our player mat. We've got a dream deck. We've unlocked spirit weapon 2 now in our dream 7 that we've had out of 10. So we're progressing nicely through the main story. We've got our satchel that you start the game with. It holds 35 half-inch square chits, but some of them are slightly different shapes. Our pouch is where we keep our food that restores our health, and you can only access your pouch during combat. And then we've got all our gear here. We've got iron daggers that we have fully upgraded now. We're trying to buy some bear leather armor, bear leather armor, which is an upgrade from the boar leather that we've had so far. We're paying for the inn at the moment, so we can store some stuff there, but you can only access that when you get to the inn map card. Weather's good. We've got Merwin's map here of Port Ovis, so we know roughly where we're going. So, like I said, we can find out what's going on with a few more of these quests. I think what we need, though, is to make a bit of money. Last stream we did some hunting, so we've left off there. We maybe want to do some fishing, get some gold, and perhaps level up. It depends. We don't have much time this day. We want to get on with the night quest for Shilith if we can. So let's show you the map card. We're in the woods at the moment, so we've got over 300 mini map cards, and in the top left corner is the number of the card, and then you've got numbers for north, east, south and west if you want to go in that direction. This has a logging node, a logging node on it. So if you want to do that, you would use the node. They restore if you sleep for 5 hours. That's because you can sleep for different amounts of time, and it will give you health bonus, and you want to restore your loads after 5 hours. So we're in the middle of the woods here. We want to kind of get out. We've done 7 steps. That's our 12-sided die as our character marker. We're going to go like that. I think we want to go up and down to do some fishing. We've got some maggots, so we're going to fish for a bit. Use up a few hours of the day, and we could try doing a bit more hunting on the way back if we wanted to try to get another bear hide. Bear hide will level up bear leather armor. We need to make sure that when we buy bear leather armor, we can level it up, so it should be not too much less than what we've got with the boar leather armor. So we've upgraded that, but we should get quite a bit of money from selling the boar leather. But we can't upgrade anything until we have. It's worth thinking that how much money we would get from these things actually, because we have leveled it up. So where does it say? Aha. So we've got 2 bits of armor at level 5, so we would get 40 gold on top of the body and legs that we've got. So if we just quickly look at that, boar, legs and body, 10 and 8, so 18. Is that 40 each? Okay, but we don't need to do fishing. We need to do some more hunting. We need to get the bear hide. We've only got 2 bear hide at the moment. Yes, we're going to do some more hunting then, because we're going to have 18 plus 40. We're going to have 88 gold, and we've already got 52 gold. So we really just need to do the hunting. So we can stay here. Yeah, and we can hunt. We really want bear hide. I guess we'll use up a few hours in the day. Yeah, let's double check how much health we're getting. We're getting a fair bit of armor, not health, armor from our leveled up. So we really need to figure out how much more. We're getting plus 12. We're getting 24 plus, what was it? 9. So it'd be 29, 33. 33. So we had that in bear. We get 2 more flat rate on the bear leather than we do on the boar. So we would have 7, 6, 12, 13. We need to level it up. Yeah, we still need to level up to level 4, I think. It's 8, 16, 30. Yeah, we've got 12 and 12 plus the 9. So it's, yeah, so it's 24 plus 9 is 33. 24, 29, 33, I think, yeah. So we would need to level up. 7 plus 6 is 13. We'd need 20. So we'd need it. We need to be level 5 on both of those anyway. So we need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 bits of bear armor. That's what we really need. So we need a lot of that. So we're going to do some. Yeah, we're going to do some hunting, and then I think. Well, we can't really. We can level up our intimidation in preparation. We can maybe see what's going on with Merwin after tonight. So we got with the hunting, it's split into 3 phases. We got searching, tracking, and capture. We're at level 5 on all of them now. You level them up individually. I think it's the only skill that you level up. I think it's the only skill that's split into 3 different things actually. So you level them up individually. Search. We are looking for signs, some tracks of an animal. So I'm going to close my eyes because I've got 1 to 5 written on them on the back, which I shouldn't have. That needs to be on the other side of the card. So let's just take that, and we do find animal prints. We will move 1 map card into the woods, and you can now track the animal. That's what that says. Hopefully you can see it. So 1 map card into the woods. That means we are going to have to roll an 8-sided die to see if we get an encounter. 1, 4, 5. So we've got our map cards here split into groups of 50. So we take the whole group of 50 out to find 145. Looking in the top left corner. Okay, yeah, still in the map, still in the woods, so we can do that. So we're going to do some tracking. Oh no, we need to 8, 9. So it's time is twice as long in the woods. That's why I moved 2 steps for that. We've got our 8-sided die ready to go. Let's see what we roll. It's a 2. That is nothing. 1, 2, 3 is nothing. Can't remember what it is now. 4, 5 is a rabbit. 5, 6 is a boar. No. 1 to 3 is a nothing. Yeah. 4, 5 is a rabbit. 6, 7 is a boar. 8 is a bear. So we didn't catch a bear. We could probably fight a bear if we wanted to. Fight a bear. Kill a bear. So we're going to do the tracking now. Tracking is matching symbols on the cards, and they have to be perpendicular to each other. You can't go backwards. So it's like the idea is you're following a path, a trail, as you go, trying to sort of recreate that. Some of them will have a blank end, so you can't follow that. You can't go back on yourself. You go left to right. So you go all the way over to the right, so you can't go back really. You can go up and down though. So we've got these 2 symbols, which is some fur caught on a twig and some animal droppings. So if we match those symbols, we can put another card perpendicular to it. And we do not. We get a paw print and some flattened down grass. Instead, these don't match either of the 2 symbols, so we're wasted an hour. Luckily, if the tracking doesn't work, you don't have to redo the searching phase. You can just redo tracking. So we will redo the tracking, but we will note we've lost an hour. Every attempt is an hour lost, so you can go through time quite quickly, which makes a difference to us because we've only paid for 7 days at the inn. So that's 50 gold for a week at the inn. It means you can definitely have dreams, which might be progressing the main story. Yeah, if we had some wood, do we need kindling? If we had some kindling, that would be alright with sleeping out at night, but it would be a bit of a waste of the inn that we've been using. Anyway, flattened down grass, and we've got a bit of hair on a twig. Okay, here we go, a bit of hair on a twig. If we get 5 connections, that's 1 connection here, then we have tracked a bear. So we want flattened down grass, or ideally a paw print. Okay, well we get flattened down grass, that's fine. So it's still 1 each. So paw droppings. Okay, that's alright, we can put that down. That's not helpful though, this has got a black end to it, so it's blank, so we can't match anything to that. We want droppings or paw print. Droppings. Okay, we can't put that here because you'd create a loop and the top ones don't match, so you have to go down. It always has to be perpendicular. So we've got 1, 2. We need grass. We don't have grass, but okay, but we can put that there. Droppings though connects, that's good. 1, 2, 3. We need 2 more. Oh, that's grass. That's not so good, but you can still put that there. Paw print. Let's continue our paw print here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We really need a bit of grass. I think we used a lot of grass there, haven't we? Let's put that. Oh dear. Don't want to go up because we've got more connections coming down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 2 lots of 4. We just need a bit of grass or some droppings or a twig. We've got a twig. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That means we have tracked a bear. Now we have to see if we capture it. If we fail the capture, we have to do a whole new lot of tracking all over again. So the tracking is done. That's taken an hour of time to do that as normal. Every action on here takes an hour. I was going to have it when you get to level 5, it takes half an hour, but I think that's too quick. And you can't really have different denominations other than hours and half hours. So we're hoping we can capture it. We want to match the corners of the card so they're all exclamation marks and not X's, and we can only put a maximum of 2 cards down to do that. Okay, that's good. We've got 2 exclamation marks, 2 X's. Okay, we need the next one to have an exclamation mark in the top right. And we do, we're lucky. Okay, so we have matched that, which means we are successful in capturing a bear. And we kill it, and we will take its meat, 3 meat, and 1 bear hide. 1 bear hide. So raw meat and bear hide. So we're going to have quite a lot of raw meat. We do want to cook that because that will give us a lot of money as well. 3 raw meat is a lot from a bear. So we're going to put that into our inventory. Take a bear hide. We've got 3 bear hide now. And we had 2. We shouldn't have leveled up our hatch really. Oh well. Bear hide. 1 bear hide. Not sure. Maybe it should be 2 bear hide. I don't know. Bear hide is 1. You only get 1 of anything. Makes more sense. Right. There we go. So we have used an hour of time to do that as well. So we can have another go. Still got 5 hours left in the day. So all we need to do is start again. So we do have to start from a new search if we're doing something completely new again. So the capture goes back. We'll put all of the tracking cards back randomly and shuffle those. So this is actually quite a good way of getting raw meat other than fishing. Fishing at the moment, or fishing before, has been a very good way to get raw meat because if you upgrade your rod, it takes less time. We can upgrade our rod again, actually, we haven't done that. That's going to cost a bit of money though. But you can buy a fishing net to land bigger fish, large fish. And you can get quite a lot of gold for them, and with fish you can choose to take their raw meat, you can sell them for their meat at the pub, or you can choose to just sell them, no wait, what was I going to say, you could kill them for their meat yourself, or sell them at the pub for whatever price they go for. So there's a choice there for you. But this, we're doing hunting bears. What is this? Has that always been there? I feel like that is new. Where did that come from? Anyway, we shall search again. We got, let's say, 5 hours. So we'll use up 3 hours doing this. We want to get back before nightfall. Although no, it doesn't matter about nightfall so much now because we can always outrun sneak night stalkers, sneak past them. But yeah, we can get attacked by bandits still. There is a bandit quest line, but we would need to upgrade our lockpicking skill to do that. And our lockpicking we have not done anything in because normally you just use that for stealing things. Well, stealing things? You need a lockpick for those. Maybe you do, I haven't thought. Maybe you just roll your sneak skill to get those, but maybe some of those things should be locked. That you can steal from in people's houses. At the moment they're just boxes and cabinets, so they don't have to unlock anything. But some of them do have safes, so the safes will have to be unlocked. Right, let's close my eyes, give it another shuffle, and we will see if our searching is successful. Yes, but should be pretty successful. There are only 2 nothings in that card now. So we have to move 1 more map cards. We're going to go down to 156 because you have to stay within the woods boundary. That is just within the wood boundary. It's got the double, it's got the dotted line on it, so we need to move and roll for an encounter, just in case. So 9, 10, 11. We're at the end of almost a step, right? So we'll lose a half hour from that. 1, we're okay. Right, so we're going to track again and see how that works out for us. Okay. Fingers crossed. Right, we've got a paw print and some flattened grass. And we've got exactly the same again. Okay, let's go with the... I guess it doesn't matter which one we go with because they're exactly the same. That's not good. Oh yeah. There's an hour gone. Oh, did we do the hour? We did not do the hour from the search either. Let's do that quickly. That's 2 hours gone. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 hours left. Come on, it'd be good to get a cap through the track and get another one. Right. Hair and twig and flatten down grass. And nothing! Oh my god. It's unhelpful. It's another hour gone. You can't hunt at night. It's our last chance. Well, how many? 4, 2, yeah. This is our last chance. If we don't get this, we can't do it anymore. Oh no, droppings. Ah, that's bad. When you start off with a blank. Alright, there's another hour gone. Right, we've got an hour left. Go back to the inn. That did not go well. Well, I mean, you got 1, but... oh well. Got to think about how best to use our time. Right, we're going to go back to the inn then, which means we want 1, 5, 7, and we will have to roll 1 more time to get out of the woods. 1, 5, 7. So that's going to be 11, 12, 1. So that's a half hour gone just from walking around as well. But that's okay. We've got half an hour left. 12 steps. Can we make it to the inn in 12 steps? I don't think we can. I don't think we can make it to the inn in 12 steps. That means it will get to night time, which means we won't get our full health of 10. We haven't fought anything today, but that's okay. Don't have to fight stuff every day. Right, let's make our way back then. Let's try to do it in the most efficient way we can. Let's go along here. Let's go up to 140. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me, 140. And then 139. Maybe we can. Oh, it's going to be close. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we're not going to make it. We want to go there, and then we want to get to 107. That is unfortunate. Very close. We're going to be 1 off. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. Right on 1, which is within the first hour. It is now night time. Flip that over to the night side. Right, we're going to put all these cards back again. Right, 1, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 4, 5. 1, 5, 6. So, well, having said that, we are within. We would have had another half hour actually, because we're just in the first half hour of night, which is still. I guess as long as the tracker, we can see that here. This one is still on 16, which is 16 half hours, 8 hours at night. As long as it doesn't move to the 15, then you're alright, aren't you? So we don't need to do anything. We're going to roll for dream or nightmare. We really don't want a nightmare. Nightmare. Another dream would be good. 3 to 5. So we roll a 6-sided die. 6 is a nightmare. Of course it is. We'll do that in a minute. Let's roll for weather. 4. It is okay, not raining. Right. So we have a nightmare. We have a nightmare. We can see how our Spirit Weapon 2 helps us actually. That'd be quite good. So let's read. I always forget this. Normally you read a dream card, but we have to have a nightmare card. So we're going to read our nightmare card. So it says, you are in the veil, only it seems thick with a white opaque blur, distorting shadows all around you. You then hear a voice, light yet filled with malice. She can wait for you. You are as a gnat in the air, seeing through a tunnel, believing it to be the entire world. A world closed to you, incomprehensible in the warm embrace of that seer. You have no idea about the threshold upon which you crawl, inanus, truly. The white blur vanishes instantly, and it feels like you are falling. Only there is no landing as you become aware of a strange landscape hidden in weavings of fog, though not white, but dark as night. Take Nightmare Path deck. So, we have a nightmare, we have this voice, this recurring voice now, and we've had it a few times. So, we have a Nightmare Path to take, similar to the caverns which we did, where you place down a random card and you keep going to create a path, and then you can come across groves, and they will give you some shield, which means you'll take some damage to that before you take damage to your health. You don't have armor in the veil, in the nightmare. It is like a completely different kind of game. You don't have your own weapon, you have a spirit weapon. We have unlocked Spirit Weapon 2 from our second dream, so we have 1 and 2 now to help us get through the nightmare. You take on terror from attacks from a big boss creature on a different map. So the idea is to begin with you're just running away, and then when you get all your spirit weapons you can actually start to fight and maybe get something. You'll see what you get when you kill one, and I don't know what that is yet, but it needs to be something pretty amazing to encourage you to do that, or it needs to be something that sounds amazing and maybe is useful later on. Don't know. You need to think of something that will be. So we have our 2 spirit weapons. We're going to do the nightmare path. Once we get to a pedestal, we will have to pick up a tyrant, and we can choose, well, we don't choose, we roll a 6-sided die to see which of the 6 tyrants we work with. We start off with a grove. That's a good start. That means we can get plus 10 shield before we take any terror damage. If we get 5 terror, well, taking terror means it will impact your game the next day. Who you can talk to, or if you can shop, or if you can do quests, that kind of thing. The more terror you have, the worse it is. So that's bad. So that's okay. We've got just a bit of path there, a bit more path. Put that away. Don't need that right now. More path, and then we have a pedestal. So I'll show you what the pedestal looks like. The path cards are just bits of path, not that exciting. But here we have a pedestal. It's kind of like a sword in the stone kind of look. So we've reached that. We did get one grove, so that is very good. So it's quite straightforward. It's just to see if you can get any health, any shield before you enter the battle. And it's a little bit thematic because you're just walking through this dark sort of mystical path and you don't know what's what lies ahead of you. So there we go, nightmare path done. We do have a shield, so we can put ourselves a shield. We're at spirit weapon 2. We didn't put this in our tracker before. We're now at 2. It can go up to 10. We at the moment we've only got 4, I think. Player shield, we've got 10. It goes up to 20. Okay. We need a different board. So here we have the nightmare board. So we lay it out. At the top we have a light area that we're aiming to get to. In the middle is where the tyrant will spawn. At the bottom is where we start. And then we've got some lit sort of pedestals or pillars in the 4 corners, which will help us regenerate mana, because you use mana in this game to use your weapon. So we'll show you what the 2 spirit weapons are. They're just in pencil. I should have gone over them really by now, but hopefully you can still see it. So our spirit weapon 1 is a blink, so you can move up to 5 squares in one go. It uses 3 mana. And then we've got a blind, which is a range of less than or equal to 5 squares from the tyrant. Uses all 5 of your mana that you start with. The tyrant cannot move for 2 moves. Tyrant cannot move times 2 moves you do. Blink equals 1 move, bend equals 1 move. Okay, those are different. So moves. So if we blind the tyrant, we can move or blink, say, and that counts as 2 moves, and then it can start moving again. So we should be okay here. It depends which tyrant we go for. We roll on even. Like I said, there are 6 of them. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Where is the let's try to find, that's going to be hopefully just where is the number 1 gone? Ah, annoying. Why does something always keep disappearing? We're missing the sheet for that. It's going to be here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. Right. Roll our 6-sided die, see which tyrant we get. 5. So the tyrant cards will have an AI for it to follow, and different parts that we will try to attack, but like I said at the beginning, you're really just trying to run away from it. So that's the AI. We'll get to that in a minute. So we have got the spore slug, spore slug. Does that go there? Kind of looks like it. So we piece these together. That's upside down. That's the way it goes. I think there's his head with the eyes. So here we've got like a spore grub. So let's read the AI card. It says, for actions, it moves 2 squares per turn orthogonally. That's not diagonally. Attacks if less than or equal to 4 squares to player, orthogonally or diagonally. Has 2 attacks. Spit spores, player receives 1 terror. Tail jab, you have to be less than or equal to 2 squares to the player, and they receive 2 terror. Reactions: a blink, it moves away from us. Oh, we had this one before, so this is going to be quite easy to escape from because it runs away from you when you use the blink. If we use blind, it's going to burrow and will be hidden for 2 turns. And then the other 2 spirit weapons are called bend and betray. Betray, it would move closer and spit spores. All tyrants can go berserk. It loses its head, it will go berserk, and the player receives 3 terror. But we don't have to worry about that, I don't think. So it should be pretty straightforward because we are going to use the blink a fair bit, and we can even use the blind, which would be quite easy for us. So tyrant always starts in the middle. We always start at the bottom, and we're trying to get to the top. But like I said, this one is quite easy because it runs away from you as you go. So you use up. You start with 5 mana, and then you use 1 mana. Now you get a mana back for every move. So we start with a blink, which is going to be 5 squares, and that uses 3 mana. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's going to move away from us. It moves orthogonally, so 1, 2 away from us. Then we're going to go 1, and it's going to move 1 closer to us, 2 closer to us, I mean. And we go again. What we will do then is use the blind. Will we use blind now? No, let's use the blink again. Blink 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It goes 2 away from us. That's 3 mana, so we've got 2 mana left again. So we go 1, and it moves to us. 1, 2, 1, and we get all our 5 back if we needed it, but we already got it anyway. So we blink. It's going to move to us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It moves away. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. So it goes away. So you can see we're never really going to have much of a problem here. We go 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Let's use the blind. That means it can't move for 2 turns. So we use, and it burrows for 2 turns. So I guess it doesn't matter. Hidden. So it goes hidden for 2 turns. So you go 1, 2. We have 2 mana. 3. It's back again. 1, 2. We get all our mana back again. Then we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2 away from us. 1 towards us. 1 towards us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away from us. 1 towards us. 1 towards us, and then we're clear. So it helps that it runs away from us. I've said before in the last one we did this, I'll say it again. I want the idea of the tyrants to be kind of like they're not 100% there for you just to kill. There's another reason why they're in this realm, and you sort of encroaching upon them, so that's why they're not attacking you. But you can fight them and get something from them if you want to kill them. I want it to be kind of clarified in later expansions that you've been killing these things, and it's actually not great because they're just animals, really. They're like I won't get into it too much now, but they're not actually like big bosses. They're trying to kill you. You're just sort of encroaching upon them. So that's why they're not really super aggressive. Anyway, there we go. We didn't have too much trouble there because we got a tyrant that was running away from us. That's not always the case. We're just lucky with the tyrant we got. The first time we did that, we got all 5 terror, and it messed up our whole next day. Right, so we already did the weather. We are going to update. The day of the week is now day 4. And we're now on in payment day 5 out of 7. We pay for the week. So next couple of days, we were basically on day 7. We want to try to have 50 gold. So we got the inn again because we've got a lot of stuff stored in there now. We won't really want to lose it. So, next day. Start on number 12. So our first move off is number 1. So what are we going to do? I guess we're just going to keep doing hunting, and we're going to spend some of the days doing that. And then we'll need to cook the raw meat. So I think we can do cooking and hunting if we go the other direction. If we go west, we can hopefully... Do we want... Oh, we wanted to do the quest, didn't we? Oh, I forgot all about the quest at night. Ah, stupid. Okay, well we'll have to come back and do that. I forgot all about the quest. How did I forget about the quest? Okay. Well, let's go back to the woods then we went to before, do a bit of hunting, and then try to do that quest before the end of the stream, if we can. I can't believe I forgot to do that. That's so annoying. 106. No, let's go down. 134. That's annoying. Wanted to get that quest done, or at least, you know, a bit more of it done. So let's go all the way along. Over to the woods again. So easy to forget why I was ever doing anything. Right, we're going to go into the woods. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. It's our first step into the woods. Our first half hour used. We're just going to do hunting. It's not super exciting. Let's try to move these up out the way a little bit so we can fit the tracking in for the hunting. Right, I have to roll an 8-sided die for any encounter. It's a 7, that's a boar. We don't want a boar, and we've got a high enough sneak level that we can just ignore them because they've got a sneak of 4, I believe. So that means that even just a 1, yeah, sneak of 4, so even just a 1 means we can sneak past them. So we can just ignore them completely, although we'll need that in a minute. Right, let's do some hunting. Yeah, we can still... Oh, we've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spots. We can do 2. If we get 3 raw meat, we don't want to chuck out any raw meat because we want to cook it. So we got 1, 2, 3. That's 1. That's annoying. We can't do 2. Can't do 2. We'd have to drop the worms. We can drop the worms. That'd be right. We've got worms there we're not going to use, we're just going to fish for maggots. We can drop worms quite easily. Right. So, first of all, we are searching. I can't believe we didn't do it. It doesn't matter that much, but we could have done some cooking now instead of having to do this again. But we do need the bear hides. I mean, there's no getting around that. We need bear hides so that we can upgrade. I mean, we're only going to get 4 more. Maybe we should just go straight for wolves. Although we're not... No, we're going to fully upgrade bear armor. That's what we're going to do. We didn't fully upgrade the boar leather. We only did 2 pieces. Okay. We have found the animal prints. We have to move 1 map card into the woods. 156. We're going to go south. Actually, no, let's do 146. So just go east. That way it's easier to put them away. 146. So we roll. 1, 2, 3. First of all, roll for an encounter. 4. 4 is a rabbit. We can get a raw meat from them. Let's it's not exactly what we want, an extra raw meat, because we won't have space for it. Might have to drop a raw meat. That's okay, we could probably drop a raw meat if we get one from this. We do get a raw meat from the rabbit. So, take that. Got a lot of raw meat. I guess we've got 2 spots in our pouch actually, so we can use that. So we don't have to drop anything. But the worms is pretty much useless at this stage. So I guess we're kind of grinding at this point really, because we need the bear hide. So we're grinding hunting because it's easier than killing the bear. It takes less time. Is that good? I mean, I don't know how much. I mean, you could get 2 bear hides from killing a bear. It doesn't really make loads of sense. We do need to kill a lot of bears. We want to level up everything to level 5. Everything starts at 4. So everything starts. So we need to have 1, 2, 5 times 4. 20. You have to kill 20 bears to fully upgrade bear armor. Is that a lot? Not really. Right. Let's do some tracking. We need 5. No. We need 5 connections. We did not. That's our first hour gone. 1, 2. Yeah, 20 bears, right, to level up fully. Right. Droppings and a bit of hair. Another hour gone. It's not. Oh, we didn't do the hour for the search. Right. I think this hour is going to go by quite quickly. Let's use that one. Droppings and hair again. Droppings. Ah, oh, it's frustrating when we get one of those. Not having luck. So all the skills go to level 5 in this game, and the idea is you've got room to expand. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's okay. Grass. We need footprint or grass. Okay. All the skills go to level 5, and then when we expand, we'll expand them up to level 10 or even more if we need to. Okay, we can do that. Droppings, good. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not good. 4. That can't go there, and that can't go there. 1, 2, 3, 4 we had. I thought we were going to get it then. I will say, I thought we were going to get it. So yeah, that's why tracking and hunting still is quite difficult even at level 5, because it's not the max level. It's just the max level for this part of the game, the beginning part of the game. So that's why it still isn't perfect, if anyone's wondering why I'm still having trouble with this. It's another hour gone. We're spending a lot of time in the woods. 10.5 hours left. But then we're going to go find Shulith and crikey, I thought we'd at least get 1. I was worried about having more than 2 in a day. Ah, really? It's just... Well, at least I'm glad they didn't make it too easy. 7.5 hours. Come on now. Ah. We are having so much bad luck. If you want to get through a day quickly, do some hunting. Fishing's better for... Well... okay. Come on. Yes. Come on now. Come on now. Here we go. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. No! Oh, why? Why? Oh dear. So this is eating through our time. That's real bad. We could just fight a bear. If we move about a bit. If we don't get one. If we don't get one. In a whole day. In a whole day. It's not good. Droppings. Okay, now it's, well, droppings or twig. What is this? Who came up with this game? Unbelievable. I don't think we've had this kind of bad luck for a while. So we're going to go to Shoelif at night, actually, so we want full health, because it's always good to have full health going into any quest, just in case there's going to be an encounter. The early quests don't have them, but some of them... Oh, fuck. I don't believe it. Our luck on this. I do not believe our luck here. How many hours? We're spending the whole day trying to track a bear. On a side note, I said it in the earliest videos, but haven't mentioned it in a while, but I think having a journal and as you go, like, sort of journaling your game through is quite fun, because you can just say, we spent the whole day trying to track a damn bear, and you can say exactly how many hours you spent doing something, how frustrated you became. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so we can put that there. We really need a paw print. Okay, that's alright, that's alright. That'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, we've done it. Finally! And we still have to track time for that. We spent, what is that? Spent 10 hours doing this thing. More than 10 hours. 12 hours. 12 hours roaming around the blooming. Aha! At least we got that straight away. Don't even have to put anything down. Right, there's another bear. Raw meat and a bear hide. So our inventory is filling up substantially. We've got 4 bear hides now, which is good. We still need more. We need 3 raw meats. Crikey. Yeah, 3 raw meat. We do not have a lot of space left. We've got to give one of these raw meats to Judith for her quest. So here we go. We've got two spaces left, and a thin one if we had another lantern or fishing rod. 2 spots there. We've got 2 spots in the pouch as well. Right. Well, let's do it again, because we want to get to night anyway, so we might as well. Maybe we will get lucky. We have to start all over from the beginning, though. Wow, that took a lot of goes to get a success. Wasn't really counting how many goes that took, but it was something like, I think you count the time though, couldn't you? Oh, we didn't do the capture. So capture is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11? 11 goes, was it? Can't have been 11, was it? Although we did just go straight there. Used a half an hour time to get there. I think we did that alright. Did we move that half? Oh, it did. Pretty sure. So anyway, there's a lot. Capture can go back. Search again. Right. 1, 2, 3. 3. We get it perfect. We'll be alright. Find the prince. Yes, we do. We'll move further into the woods. I'm going to check, see if 147 we can go on there. Yes, we can. 148 is her hut, so that's actually perfect for us. 3, 4, 5, and then we want to get to her, so I'm going to leave that out so I remember. Right, tracking. 1 hour. We've got just enough time to do it, I think. Yes, just enough time. If we do it the first time. Otherwise we don't. And we'll have to just skip forward ahead of it. Right, droppings, flattened grass. Of course, of course. We won't have time to capture it. 1, 2. So there's no point doing the tracking. Sometimes that goes quickly, sometimes it doesn't. Right, we're going to go to Sheila's hut. 6, 5, 6, 7. So we haven't run out of time. We're not there at night, so we're just going to hang around outside the hut till night time. We're going to put all these cards away. We're resting till night time, or we're just walking, pacing back and forth from one map card to the other over and over again outside of her hut, which I'm sure she's super happy about. 1, 3, 4. We're 148, 107. Okay. So we're at her place at night. Move that to 12. So our first move is 1, but we don't really need to do much there. So get the quest out from our save. We'll take her out so we can see who's talking. So we're going to get quest 11. We're going to give her, if you want to see how else this quest can get finished, check out the last stream, because there's an alternate ending to this quest. There were 3 parts actually for this one, which I couldn't do for all of them, but this one felt more necessary than the others. We got time for this. Right, so we'll talk to Sheila. What's she going to say to us? You will help tonight, and I've thought about a way that you may rid me of this burden once and for all, provided you are at least close to the competence that you pretend to be in that armour. Return here tonight. Oh, we're already at here at night. Oh, we did that, yeah, we did that. Return here at night, take K13. That's what we actually wanted to do. K13. Oh no, we have to lose a raw meat, didn't we? I mean, let me double check this. Yeah, it says return here with 1 raw meat from a boar, bear or wolf and take K12. Yes, take K12. That's what I should have read that. If you do not do something. Right, so take K12. There we go, we've delivered your raw meat. This is what we wanted to do. This is what we wanted. Right, she says, good, this will do. Now I've thought about a way Return here tonight. Oh, we didn't have to return at night. We didn't have to return at night. Let me check that. Oh yeah. Why did I think that? It's just we've had to do it so many other times. Oh, return here. It doesn't say at night. It was one raw meat. So, right, we did that during the day. Then we're at night. We lose the raw meat. Right, so we gave her the raw meat. So that means we lose one raw meat. Then we didn't really do anything. We just sort of ran around in circles. And now it's night time. Gone back to her. Return here at night. Take K13. We are taking K13. Now we see what's going on. Right. You follow Sheelith further into the woods. You stop at a small clearing and she upends a pouch of rocks and arranges them on the ground. The animal is torn in two by a force invisible to you, its entrails falling over the rocks. We've given her a carcass that's what the raw meat is, right? She takes the various organs, placing them gently into the same pouch, then motions for you to sit quietly and wait. Soon the same tremor you felt before moves the ground. Out of the darkness you see a giant monster with contours of wet dark muscle catching the moonlight as it begins to tear into the carcass. Encounter Night Terror and deal 50 damage. If defeated, restart K13, otherwise take K14. Night Terror, I have to deal 50 damage to it. So I haven't designed a Night Terror yet because I feel like it requires a bit more thought than boars and bears. We do have it somewhere. It is in our boss encounter. So, Night Terror. Oh, we're not going to be able to read this. I'm going to have to go over this. Can you? Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm going to have to go over these. And we're over our time anyway. What I'm going to do is make it so we can definitely read all the cards in the Night Terror. Oh my god. How many cards are there? So there were a lot of cards for the Night Terror. Yeah, I'm going to have to go over this so you can read it. It's got 80 health, so luckily we only have to do 50 health to it. And we've got 62 health plus tasty meal and 3 apple pies, so we can restore 50 health. So hopefully we can bring it down. If not, we will just have to flee. Yeah, so if you flee, you lose an hour of time, and then you would have to maybe take a. I'd have to add that to this quest where you start on if you flee. Where are we at the moment? Where did we go? So you follow her into the woods. So let's just have a little think about where that's going to be. That might be. We can just say into. Well, let's go 91. Just quickly have a little think about where that might be. Because it's a little bit of distance. I think we'll just go to 91. Let's say 91. Is it fine? Yeah, so I forgot to add that if you flee combat. I've got if you're defeated by combat, but I haven't done if you flee. I guess that should be the same, really, anyway. 50, 91. Yeah. Need to just add that to 91 if you flee. Flee, lose 1 hour, start at night, 91. Okay. Right, we'll get back to that and we'll see how we get on against the Night Terror. 80 health, 4 cards. It's going to be 4 before it regenerates. It's going to be very hard. We won't die from this. We'll see how we get on. Anyway, we'll flee probably if we need to. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.